Never heard before. Check this out. It's on the Lockout. Yo, why you mad? Lockout gang. Yeah, facts. Why you mad though? K-Flock, you gotta understand what's going on. I don't think some people understand how this can affect everyone. And if we don't talk about it, you may fall victim to it. Yeah, in real time. Shout out to my guy. Who's that? That's Call Outs TV. Cause I keep it a stacky. I don't front. You heard? There's no future in fronting. I was watching Call Outs because it popped up. Bang! Oh, shit! So I see Call Out. You know, when anything is like on the Lockout, you know, out with it, what's up? You heard? So it said out, Call Out. I said, oh, snaps. Let me tune in. Boom! To my surprise, son is like, yo. So I see the cop, they got hit. Ping, ping. You understand why the cop got hit? So it all ties into K-Flock's people. Now, I know you're probably saying, but yo, I know about that. Cool, Maury. But you don't know about it from us. And this is where we come in, right? Oh, yeah. And one thing about it that stood out to me was that the officer was right there with K-Flock. Bang, posted up. K-Flock is barking on him. Like crazy talk, right? Like a lion. Like, yo, I'm the king here. You ain't never gonna be shit. You wish you was me at my age. So all that talk can drive an officer or any other human being crazy to the point where they hate you and dislike you. It happens here all the time. You know, Warpath, he thinks who he is. I hate that little dude, you heard? But you say nothing. Real brief before we get into all this, right? Because we're having a hell of an extravagant show tonight, right? It's lit. It's super lit. All that. Shout out to my guy Malik Trouble. I can't really picture your face too much. I don't know if it's the same Malik, the black brother that everywhere we seen each other, we was thumping. You caught me one time while I was twisted. I was high as fuck, drunk. I just came out the club. I had all my shines. I respect it because you didn't yap my shines if that was you. From Rosedale. I respect it because you didn't, and I had a lot of shines, bro, because I had just got some, anyway, boom. But you caught me, and then I chased you down the block, you heard? You ran like, ping, ping, like Speedy Gonzalez, but I respect it, though, because you still hit me. If that's you, you still hit me, and was like, don't get it twisted, like I caught him, ping, ping, a few times, like it's popping everywhere we see each other, right? One of those things. At this age, like recently. But shout out to you because I respect it when a dude says, yo, I saw you on the tube and I couldn't believe you could imagine my face when I seen it was you. And son is like, you know, he said, let me shout you out the right way. And I respect that when, you know, real recognize real. And if it is him, he was my guy anyway. You know what I'm saying? I had love for this dude. Something happened. That shouldn't probably happen, or the story was unbelievable. However it went, if it's the same dude, and we got into drama, and it is what it is. But I respect it because he was like, "Yo, War, man, you know what I'm saying? I like what you're doing," and that's a real dude, you heard? That's a real dude. Most dudes that I got into beef with, they was solid, thorough street dudes, you heard? I just always did something, you know, my crazy ass. and jeopardize the friendship at one point or another. Or, they could have. You know what I'm saying? But if it don't matter what happened, bro. Big ups to you. My hat goes off to you. You heard? Facts. Look, bang. I got the beautiful hair, Malik. You heard? You know what, Pap. But anyway, shout out to you. You heard? Looks are deceiving though. You heard, right? Let him know, Malik. But shout out to Malik, bro. You heard? That's some real shit. I was just hitting him back on the phone, and that's why it was on my mind. Word. Because I know like a million troubles. But shout out to you. I don't know if it's the one from the Lost Boys. That's why I asked you in the comment, like, are you from the Lost Boy, like Sheik's boy? Because I used to be over there with them, with Sheik's from the Lost Boys, his man. But I think that was Raz, his name, the other dude. He's part of the Lost Boys. That he rap, whatever. Sheik's was my boy, but I got into a little shit with the other one. But anyway, boom. Those are street stories, you heard? Street stories. You know the street stories be on fire, you heard? That's just facts, you heard? But the streets is always gonna be the streets. And you could change all you wanna change. Others remain the same. So I never sleep. But that's a good look. I respect that. So you don't even know how much. Word. It's lit though today, you heard? And we got a show to take care of, and we're gonna do exactly that, bro. You heard? We're gonna do exactly that. We're gonna take care of the show, and we're gonna do what we do. So my guy right here, the police is the one that points him out. K Flock. And it's like, yo, I know that kid. That he identified him. From the sources, reliable sources that I'm getting, like call-outs, you heard? I'm in the floor seat. What up? So, yeah, that's like my hood TMZ. Yeah, shout out to them, bro. You know what I'm saying? Dudes be hating. I have no hate, you heard? It's very few dudes I watch, bro. Don't waste my time. Time is everything. Once you learn how to handle time and deal with time, right? There's no way you could lose. Because time is on your side. And time is everything. If you ain't got time and you don't know how to deal with time, maybe this is not for you. Because it's very time consuming when you're making content. Now, any bimbo can make a video. Let's get to it. So check this out. My whole outlook on that is, yo, I've been through that. Cops that bully you or they're always on top of you in the hood. They hate you. They want you out the hood. They may live nearby. That may have been their stomping grounds, but they got their own gang. And I think that we got to do something. This cop cannot be testifying in this kid's trial. This is not rocking. That's not admissible. You heard? Like, I've been on plenty of trials before, bro. And I know that there's a way to get that cop off of his trial. And my condolences go out to the people that passed away, the individual, their family. You heard? It's always sad when a life is lost senseless, right? Because a lot of times we don't think about what our loved one was doing, respectfully. To my mother, I'm an angel. You know what I'm saying? I seen her in the comments not too long ago. Sorry I blocked you, ma. You heard? You know I don't play that. We block everything. Fact. Sorry, ma. I'll probably let you back in. I don't know. Stop commenting crazy. You heard? People are looking. I'm not a little boy. So, yeah, I blocked my mother. You heard? That's how we do. If I block my mother, homie, you know how you gonna get it. So, anyway, sorry, ma. I see what I could do for you. I'll talk to one of my mods. But yeah, just because she was like, oh my God, my son, don't do that. Like, you bugging out? I was like, yo, ma, chill. You bugging. Yo, yeah, blocked. So, I just got love for you. I got love for you, though. My mother. I haven't seen you in like 10 years. You know what I'm saying? We live right next to each other, but I got love for you. I love you. Yeah, but check this out, right? You're always an angel to your mother, bro. Don't matter what you do. It's understandable to some people, but you're not a mother, or you're probably not a father, so you don't understand. I understand because I got a lot of kids, bro. I'm talking about a lot, my dude. A lot. Facts. Almost in every country. It's crazy, bro. I'm trying to break the world Guinness record, yo. Nah, I'm only playing. I had a lot. I started getting rid of them one by one, yo. Yeah. I think it was on eBay. On eBay, yeah. I started getting rid of most of them. I still got a few, yo. No, nobody wanted to cop them and shit. But if you need one, let me know. I got you. So check this out. Yeah, I forgive no one, bro. So anyway, check this out. My thing is this, B. Uh, uh, it's sad because that cop can't go testify in this kid's trial, bro. And people that got a voice and a platform need to voice this. Like, we worry about the stupidest things. We all understand, like, drill music is affecting communities. People feel, oh, they killing each other. Look, bro, people been killing each other in hip-hop and rap since it started. But that's not even important. The fact of the matter is that death and people dying was around before hip-hop started. So it's easy to point the finger and blame something, right? Because we don't want to deal with the fact that where did we go wrong? Tommy, what are we doing to these boroughs? Don't they have anyone anywhere to play? And always people want to come up with this notion that if you built a center, things are going to get... No, bro. They're going to destroy that center, bro. It's going to become a hangout. It's going to become gangland. Nobody need no fucking center. You need to find something to replace the money that them kids are making selling crack, right? And that's never gonna happen. Because unfortunately, we live in a world where rich people or people with money or higher class only help people that already have money. And the other people that don't have the type of money that they have are considered bums. Poor people. They want no parts of you. The help is never coming. FEMA, whatever the fuck, came and went. Right? It got drilled. People robbed it blind. Black Lives Matter. Sad fact is, only a few lives matter within that. Now, they may be black because they're in that and they're getting the most money out of it. We're sorry, people. But for many more years to come, you will be getting fucked by your own people. As sad as it may be. It's always a total stranger that'll reach out his hand and help you. And he's not even going to be of your nationality nor your color. So be careful who you spit at. Because you may need him to save your life one day. Or he might just do it out of the fact that that's who he really is. But you never saw him that way because we're taught wrong. But one thing that we are taught that's right, and you learn this on your own, is that you see a bad individual and you smell the devil when you see him. And 98% of the time, the devil is not white. Your people have been lying to you. The devil looks just like you. He's the one that's going to cause you more harm than anyone. So it's a distraction. Yeah, by our own people. Gentrification should be used as motivation for elevation. Never mind repeating the word discrimination. You have no one else to blame. So you point at the Asians. See, this has been going on around the world, homie. I think like for ages. It's time to wake up, bro. Stop burning them pages, y'all. Life is real. But one thing that you can't take away from is the setup, the lockup, the imprisonment. Most of our people are in jail. And a lot of times, our mouth gets us there. I believe respectfully that if this kid would have never been beefing to that cop, he would have not been in jail. But this is where I'm taking you to. I don't think the cops set him up too hard. I think the opportunity was placed. Unintentionally, you become a creep. I believe that that cop is so happy that he was able to identify him or plant seeds of deception in people's heads that this is your guy. And if it's not their guy, if that cop if they proceed to let him continuously appear at that trial, he will be that guy. And he will blow trial. And he will be gone for the rest of his life. And that'll be the last of K Flock. So for all the people that got love for him, all the fans, everybody, shout out to you. We in the building, New York City, right? But you need to get together, right? And just like you chase all rappers that you're trying to see, oh my God, right? You need to chase that cop out of his trial. If I'm correct with what's going on, because this is the info that I'm getting, and me, they call me Freedom Man. I put my cape on. Don't worry, I'm coming, K-Flock. Yo, a lot of people got platforms, or what they want to consider a platform. Sometimes it's time to joke around and make people laugh, and sometimes it's time to get the business, to get serious. Make people believe it. Your voice is powerful. As the people, you're super powerful. So powerful that you don't understand the power of word. The power of word is major. What can you do to remove that officer from being a lot? Because what's going to be pointed out is his character, the way he carried himself in the street that has nothing to do with what he's on trial for. The way he spoke to that officer is going to be presented in court, which has nothing to do with what he's locked up for. The video that was placed all over of K-Flock beefing to that cop or cursing, whatever he was doing, wipe that all away. Never think about that I said that. Think about the fact that when some of these cops pop up, they pop up with a look on their face that says, he thinks he's my father. And immediately, we have a problem with that. Yeah, and if you a judge and you watching, you bimbo, I'm pretty sure that you would have had a problem with it too. Because we grown men, and you ain't supposed to talk to me like that because you carry a badge. Now, there's good and bad cops, and there's good and bad people and everything. And I'm not saying K-Flock was an angel. In fact, I'm almost 100% sure that he wasn't. But one thing is for sure and two things is for certain was that K-Flock was growing up. And he was starting to develop and become a real man. And when that starts happening and you grow from a cub into a lion, you don't want no other lion talking to you like he runs the jungle where you been at your whole life. So I would have spoke to him the same way. That's what I'm trying to say. Now that I made it super long, that's some other shit. Yeah, I don't know. But something needs to happen and fast. Because sometimes we sit back there in Rikers Island and we play around with our life. We don't understand what's happening. I was his age on the island. I was his age going to trials. I was his age, just like them. It's not a secret. In gangs. See? They from a whole different gang. Normally, somebody from my end wouldn't be speaking up for him. It'll be like, good. I hope they put him away for the rest of his life. But I don't see bandana. I don't see gang affiliation. I don't see color. I see another human being about to get railroaded because of the power of word. So all these rappers, I urge you, right? To use your influence in the proper manner. And I think that this kid needs your help. Right? And I know that probably the people that hate him, the ops, is like, yo, shut up, bro. Nobody wants this kid free. This kid is a terror. So are you. So are you, and you still free. I think everyone deserves a second chance in life. Maybe this will straighten him out. Maybe he got scared straight. Maybe he'll come back out and be more rowdy. Yeah? And then we know. But we're not going to know because it was never given. You know, you're not God. And sometimes we want to play God roles. None of us are fucking God. My God is a thug. My God understands. I always believed in a higher power. Facts. Everybody's higher power is different. My God wears a yellow bandana every day. And he's probably your same God. I just look at him different. But one thing is for sure and two things is for certain. Every time I called upon him, he came. He probably didn't come right then and there, but he came, my G. And one thing is for sure and two things is for certain. If you care about this kid, maybe he needs some prayers. For whatever your higher power is. It could be your dog, your cat, whatever. See, we go to bed at night pretty well. We don't worry about it. Everybody wants to know the story. Yo, he did it. Yo, it was him. He shot him. Oh, shit. But the kid ran up on him. The kid looked for it. In court is who could tell the best lie. That's just a fucking sad thing. In the trial, your life is a game. Human life is worth shit to these people, bro. They become dehumanized. They become monsters, these DAs. They don't see you as a human. The judge may see you like a kid that needs a second chance, and he may want to let you go. Not all of them. And here comes the devil himself. Your Honor, I think you should not let him go. He's a threat to society. He's just called 3 witnesses from Rikers Island, and apparently is threatening to murder them. They lie. Not all the time, but they super exaggerate. It's who could tell the best lie. Honesty is not the best policy in that courtroom. I guarantee you that if you go in there and you put up a hell of a show, you're going to beat that trial. Who's the best actor today? Today's your day to shine. You wanted to be a content creator? Well, start creating, motherfucker. I promise you, I done that, been there. Not once, a few times. With 8 1/3 to 25, all that over my head. And walked on guard. Because I saw it like content. I was in a movie. And these people, they was trying to outshine me, you heard? We not having that. So performance in court plays a super role. Never mind that, they got all the evidence, or that, nah. You got to be likable, homie. You got to be likable. Facts. You gotta be likable. These are serious people. They back there like they tight. They can't leave nothing. You gotta make them believe in you. It's sad, bro. Whoever agrees with me, you can say facts. You know? You gotta make them believe you, bro. It's sad, man. I never really think too much about rappers. Like, they get locked up. But that one puzzled me when I saw that. Because I've been there. I've been set up by cops on numerous occasions. And in 2022, this is still happening out of hate. I know that sometimes we in the street and we could get crazy and have no respect. I know that. I get disrespectful too at times. Because it like bothers you. Like, bro, who you think you are talking to me like that, bro? Like, instead of saying get over there, they'll be like, yo, I told you get the fuck over there. Like, yo, homie. Yo, homie. Yo, bro. Do you know who I am? I'm a big YouTuber. That's some way back shit, though, right? That shit was smooth, though. Shout out to him, yeah. Yeah. But I hope he don't get railroaded, man. I think there's a lot of things that we could do to help him. And you may be saying, what could we do to really help him more? Right? I'm going to be honest with you. You want me to be honest? Here we go. You ready? You're already doing it. You know why? You're here. I'm here. We're talking about it. We bring in awareness. If there was only 10 people that ever see this video, it might be 10 people that didn't know. And out of those 10 people, somebody's aunt could be sitting in those offices. Or somebody could be doing a lot of favors in them offices. You heard? Favors coming off favors. You heard? And they might owe him a favor. This is the way life works. And I know what you're thinking because you're kind of creepo, but yeah, we got to make humor of bad situations, man. The devil be around. The devil's a bad dude. And he's always working, right? So you know what we do? We work harder because we got to defeat the devil, you heard? Because he's always trying to do something. He's always behind us, bro. You heard? His horns pop up everywhere, you heard? He's always got an eye out for us. But we up here, and what's in the dark will always come to the light. Always remember that. What's in the dark will always come to the light. But I see those cops setting him up, and that's bad. That you went all out. Bro, I'm pretty sure that there was other people that was calling. That's flock. Right? But out of all the people, you chose to take the hero to be the cop, to be the one. He's the one that let us know. Damn. I'm starting to think that the cop set that up. Did he know he had beef with son? Did he send son through? A lot of things could have happened. We got to think about it always. Look, I don't got nothing to do with this. Don't shoot the messenger, you heard? Some messengers bust back. So anyway, yeah, God's not a punk either. He gets busy. So anyway, my thing is, I think the kid needs help. I think the kid needs help in a form that not even his lawyers. It's not always about your lawyers. You can have some of the best lawyers in the world. But when you got numbers, and everybody's speaking the same language, and everybody's coming with the same power of word, you can't fight that. So they have no choice. You understand what I'm saying? But to hear it out. But if nobody says nothing, it's going to become law. Facts. And the next time that somebody's set up by police, or the police is the one that points you out and they let them say everything that went on with you that has nothing to do with this case, because he's just painting you as the devil, and you're gonna blow. Trust me, just off of his word on what happened before the homicide. And in the real court of law, that's not supposed to hold weight. It has nothing to do with the case. So the next time you go, they're going to let it ride, because it's going to say 2022 law K Flock versus, it's going to be branded pop. And that's how they win. And that's how you wind up living in another country within a few years and then blame gentrification. It is deeper than just a little gentrification, my dude. You know, sometimes it's our own people getting us up out of here. And sometimes some of us need to get up out of here. You heard? I get it. You know, people got kids. People, it's getting out of control. It's been out of control, bro. The only thing that now you can see it on camera. Do you know the havoc that we was causing in the 80s and the 90s? And we still alive. And do you think that a lot of us really changed a whole lot in 2022? You've created monsters by locking them away and giving them nothing to do but think of how to become better criminals. So prison reform, is it important? Does it play a major part in a person's release back to society and them becoming a better human being so that these crimes don't continue to be committed? Or this plays a factor in what the world is going to be? Your surroundings. It's very important. But instead of placing things within the prison system or locked up for people to do, they taken away. I'm going to tell you why, again, they taken away. There's no order. There's no structure. There's no word. The power of word. Nobody wants to stand up and be a leader no more. Because when they stand up, you got 100 little hood boogers shutting them down. Meanwhile, the authorities, incarceration, correction officers, captains, wardens, they look to one dude. Come here, let me talk to you. To lead the pack. They don't want to talk to everybody. This been like that since I could think about it. And whoever knows, you know. And tell me I'm bugging. Anything else than one or two people becomes noise to them. I don't want to hear them. Some to talk to you, to talk to you, to talk to me, to get to him. Chain of command. There's no chain of command. Everybody wants to be a leader. Everybody wants to be a chief. Nobody wants to be a learner. They know everything. Everybody's rich. Everybody on Instagram is a leader and is rich and needs no help. They have life figured out. Everybody on YouTube is a millionaire. Their life is awesome. There's no problems. And that's the problem. All right, thank you for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. You already know what you're tuned into. Wake the fuck up. It's on the Lockout, baby. Oh, yeah. Yeah, K Flock, man. We got to help that dude, bro. He's going to get railroaded, and then it's going to be you. I promise you. So what's going on, man, my beautiful people? I want to see, does anybody have anything to say about that? Or forever hold your peace. Give me 1 second, right? We'll be right back in 1 second. Chill. On the Lockout. 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 I don't know why these dudes want from me. Been through so much, life has been hard for me. I don't know why these dudes want from me. Been through so much, life has been hard for me. I'm a real G boy, I stomp them streets. A lot of these cats been heard of me. I'm a real G boy, I stomp them streets. A lot of these cats been heard of me. Back to attack with a style that's swift. Dudes all tryna flip, but still I'm up. You know how we roll, boy, just won't stop. Stick it out of control like Corbett Pop. You might think it's a G, probably from the street, but I'm talking about the dumb boy, the G-O-D. I'm a real G boy, I stomp them streets. A lot of these cats been heard of me. I'm a real G boy, I stomp them streets. A lot of these cats been heard of me. Where you at, dog? I don't see ya no more. They all start in front and talk about they been in war. And I ain't never see you boy talk like war. And I ain't never see you do jack before. I'm a real G boy, I stomp them streets. A lot of these cats been heard of me. I'm a real G boy, I stomp them streets. A lot of these cats been heard of me. All my life they told me I would FB, but the Lord already had planned for me. All my life they told me I would FB, but the Lord already had planned for me. Gang, on the lockout. Love ya. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! So, if you wanna call the show and tell us how you feel about that, this will probably be the time. If not, then relax, right? And hold your head. Pop, that's the phone number right there in the screen. Let us know what you think about a situation with K Flock. Should he be released? Or am I saying the right thing? The kid is gonna be railroaded off an argument that he had with a few cops. Something that could be avoided. You don't need to bring up his past. That has nothing to do with why he's in court for right now. You don't need to bring up arguments that you and him had, the way he spoke to you. You don't need the jury to see videos of K Flock and how he was before this, because then he's gonna be convicted solely on what he never been arrested for. That's not justice. That's not court shit. That's not supposed to rock. But if nobody says nothing, that's gonna rock. I promise you. It's been going on for decades. Now we have an opportunity to at least change things because it's on video. All these video cameras and bloggers and vloggers weren't even allowed next to the court. Nowadays, with all these online and LLCs and a lot of people just coming up and starting podcast shows and becoming multimillionaires, and content creators being one of the most respected, marketable skills and jobs to acquire in the world, and what people are trying to become more than anything else, you can do a lot. Facts. With just a camera phone. I promise you, you just gotta act as if. If you don't know how to act as if and act in a professional manner, nobody's gonna take you as a professional person. See, you could have a show, and I could tell you how you could build your own in-home studio with $50. A $50 setup. And the way you're gonna make your content sound, look, and the way you're going to carry yourself as a human being, it's going to make you stand out from the rest. It starts with you. most people, they come on and they do their show with respects to all my fellow co-workers here on this platform and all other ones. You look like a dirt bomb. So from the gate, you get dirt bomb results. And the minute a company or anybody looks at you, they know you're not the guy. You don't look clean. They can't work with you. You look like a creep. Because we judge, right? I sound super judgmental, right? It's because I am. You know why? Because I'm a human being, and that's what the fuck we do. Right? And I know you're probably like, nah, that's not what I do. You're fucking lying. You're lying. We may not do it all the time or less than others, but as human beings, we judge somebody merely just on the way they look and the way they dressed. Now, does that make me any worse than you or any better than you or whatever? No. But I'm not watching somebody if every time I tune in, you got mad stains on your clothes. I'm not doing that. And I know your clothes have nothing to do with what you're saying, but it shows me that you don't take pride in what you're doing and that you don't take care of yourself. So how can I trust you to take care of the community that I'm joining and guide us in the right direction? Because 90% of the time, when you're a content creator, a podcaster, an influencer, entrepreneur, you're taking on the role of leader, of leadership position. And I don't want my leader to be the type of dude that I always got to be like, yo, Duke, you got a booger on your nose. Nah, I know. Fuck it. So tighten up, bro. In all aspects. It's a time to play around, a time to be serious. There's a time to look like a bum where you're just chilling in your house. You want to know why I got late here to the show? You want to know why I'm always late? Whoever knows me knows. I was taking a shower, and I was making sure I was nicely shaved. I was getting prettied up for the show. You know why? Right? Because my show is important to me. Because my people are there. Because people are going to see me. Because I want to lead by example. Hygiene is important, my dude. Super important. There's no way I'm tuning into you and you got spaghettis on your chair, bro. And your hat is full of mad lint. You got shit over here because you just finished eating mad cake. Or you even eating, but to a gross point. Like, because I eat when I'm streaming for hours on my other platforms. But you're like, yo, bro, yo, guys, this shit is good. It's all over the place. Or some of these dudes will even be like, in the house where they at, my dude. You're a nasty fuck. How could you spit in your house, bro? You're disgusting. How could you even show that house like that on the fucking biggest screen in the world, YouTube? Or you think there's a playful app? You think there's a game? You think there's a game? I'm trying to show you something, but you take it wrong. Like, I'm mad, I'm a hater or whatever, right? Or War thinks he's all that. Nah, War is clean. War's a man. I've been this way since I was young. Ask anybody that know me. Even when I was ripping and running in the streets, indulging like your favorite rappers. In opiates, Percocets, lean, heroin, all that. Weed, go anything. Selling drugs, pimping, running the streets. Homeless. I was always fly, homie. I will always be clean. You wouldn't even know I was going through all that. I'm going to tell you why. Another reason you should always do that. People only you only go around those that got money in order for you to make money when you look like money. If you don't look like money, you're not gonna make no money. People don't help people that look broke. Facts, as sad as it may be. As sad as it may be, because that's who you should be helping. When I was in the state prison, I always ironed my clothes super neat, got fly, went outside. You can ask dudes that been on my platform. They was with me upstate. And I always had the mother low. I was always the one with all the drugs, contraband. This is for educational purposes only. But I knew that when I went to do business or I didn't have and needed, you got to get jiggy. Because you're trying to attract the bosses. You're trying to attract the millionaires in the yard. It's the same scenario. So nowadays I use that in a positive influence. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, man. Because I'm trying to get through to you. And sometimes when I do these shows, because I would love for everybody to win. I want us all to get it. You know? I want us all to know that there's something that you could do with your life besides being out there in the streets 24/7, where you end up even having to fight for your own life while you're being set up by somebody of authority, right? And if he wasn't set up, then, you know, I sincerely apologize also to the authority, right? Like, you don't want to be blamed for setting somebody up, but as of right now, it looks like you really dislike the kid, you hate him, and you're trying to railroad him. You know, and I'm always going to speak up for that. No matter who the person is. And he's blood. I'm not blood. I'm a human being. Right? And when it comes down to it, there needs to be a unification of just humans, right? Because a lot of people, even authority, they dehumanized to a degree that there's no coming back. Some of these people don't see humans. They see a collar. They see promotion, and that's a bad thing, which leads to this. I always like to speak about this because sometimes, from time to time, we talk about lockup, prison on this show. We all know how this started, right? Rikers Island stories, the foundation. You understand all that part, right? So shout out to, I see everybody looking crazy, by the way, these last few days. Yo, but for the people that talk to me about what's going on YouTube, like, I'm well aware in the loop, but sometimes I like to hear it, right? And it's like, you're only explaining or telling me something about a dude or dudes that, if you look back to my videos, I've been said that. I'm never gonna lie to you. Must I continue to repeat this? You get it? Like, it's like, oh shit, war was right. War, it's kind of sort of always right, bro. Even when I'm wrong. So anyway, the DAs in court, they should not be getting away with the fact that the more people that you incarcerate and the more cases that you put people away for the rest of their life and break up families, you get promoted. That should be against the law. Because in life, every chance that someone gets, they're going to keep putting away our people as a whole. Cops, the more collars they get, the more people they arrest, the higher they go up in rank. They're not looking to just arrest the bad guy, my guy. They're looking to arrest any fucking body that they could get away with arresting. These are bad tactics put into play, man. This is like creep shit at its finest, bro. That's been going on for decades. It should be super against the law that you gotta meet a quota. That in order for us to shut down properly and make judges happy and other people, we gotta have 150 bodies today, or we out of a fucking job. Cause me, as an officer, I would be doing everything in their fucking power to lock up 350 motherfuckers. So I understand the problem. Because I would have been that problem. And we not fucking much different from each other. This is a bad practice. This is a problem. It's major. Lock up more people. You go higher in rank. What the fuck you think we're gonna have? You're gonna have cops putting guns into the streets so they could get more arrests. You're gonna have authority letting people get away with crime so the crime rate could go up, so their bosses and everybody could say, start locking them up. Bro, and I know we could talk about this till my face turn goldish. What I mean is a darker type of gold because I'm already like gold color. But it's sad, bro. Don't you think so? As a human being, do you think that that's a good law? That the more the bodies you lock up, the higher you go in rank? You know, I love it when there's a DA, and I also dislike it because I know what he done. But when a DA like changes his perception on things and now wants to be a lawyer that helps people, I had those type of lawyers. And yo, he's fighting for you so hard. And he's like, I know, because I used to be a DA. I know what they do. They the devil. I had lawyers tell me just like that. They don't care about you. I had to leave that. His whole intent is to make sure, even if he has to lie, to make you look like the worst person in that room, my dude. That is bad. That's a game in there. And that's not what true justice is supposed to be about. That's not what America was set out to be. I don't know. It saddens me at times when I really think about it. And I say to myself, maybe I'm getting old. Maybe I'm getting pussy, right? Like you were saying, the street, right? In the hood. Maybe I'm just realizing that I'm fucking human. I don't know. Because for a long time, I didn't have a heart. I didn't really give a fuck. I cared, but I wouldn't show it. I knew I had to be cold. That's why I don't stunt. Like when I come on here, like this is who I am. Right? When I'm in the street, I'm like a super. I could be fucked up with dudes. That's why you see people popping up in the live stream like some robbed me. Or you robbed my people. It's like I was a devil out there. But for some reason, when I come on here, I feel like I don't gotta do none of that. It's like backwards for me. There's dudes that come on the internet and pretend to be super tough. And I guess it's because I already, there's people on the internet on here already saying, yo, I was with son, he did this, he did. And I don't even like those stories. I put them up the less out of all my content. And I have videos where a lot of the people that I interviewed, they was talking about me the whole beginning. Like, yo, remember when? And I never posted it. Because I always saw it like fake. I always saw it like, it looked like if I needed somebody to vouch for me, and I never need no fucking man, especially there was a penco looking up to me to vouch for me. So I dislike that when a dude be like, yo, right? Yo, how was I? Or when people be like, I'm gonna bring my guy so he can vouch. Like, you don't need nobody to vouch for you when you a real man, bro. That's corny. When I see dudes go on other channels and they be like, who vouched for this dude? Nobody needs to vouch for him. Only corny dudes look for somebody to vouch for somebody. Like dudes are crazy. Like, and watch the content. If you want to ask that about the person, then watch. I'm pretty sure you see other videos where people is talking with him or whatever. Like, it's just whack to me. I never looked to another man, and I lived my life looking at everybody like a penco, as sad as it may be. And I think that's what helped me in life in a way. Make it through. I looked at everybody. Like when son come in and he acting tough in the house or whatever, I'll be like, son is soft. You crazy? I'll rock him. You know, and when everybody was like, oh, like he's the man, like you bugging? The same situation when some of these dudes come home and they on the internet and now they want to, you know, they think there's a place to come and be tough. Like, yo, bro, you're corny. You're not making it nowhere like that. Whoever told you that was the thing? Haven't you see all the dudes that come in and even gang members that try to diss other gang members and be like, I was the one really putting in work. They don't make it nowhere on the internet because people only care for a moment. And the people that care, they not really from this hood. That's why they tune into that shit. Because if you was from New York like us, you wouldn't adhere to that shit. You wouldn't watch that because we don't watch that. Facts. Because we know what it is. 99.9% of gang members that's on the internet are inactive. Because if they was active, they wouldn't be in here telling those stories. Because they'll be on the news by tomorrow morning. Facts. New York play no games with it. Believe me when I tell you. They would have been in the news. So they not fully active. They probably go outside and be like, yo, what up, what up? When they walking through, call 2 or 3 of their old, drunk, other older dudes to pull up or younger dudes, you'll pull up and take a quick video. But they not going to the powwows, the games, every gang, how you call it. They not doing all that. Believe me. Because you're not leaving there. Because you might have a camera in your cross and a mic in your watch. Facts. New York don't play that. Shout out to K Flock, man. And rest in peace to the people that passed away. I don't know what happened. It's a sad tragedy. Nobody wins at the end of the day. But I'm looking at it deeper than K Flock. I'm looking at it for humanity, for all of us. If they allowed to do that to him and use that cop's testimony in court, we're in for a big surprise. Because for years we've been fighting that they can't use something that was said in the past or happened with us in the past in our present trial. Not even at the preliminary hearings or none of that, bro. Like, we're not talking about that. He's not here for that. And little by little, they've been pushing to get away with that. Like, who was he? What was he doing before this? What led up to this? Who gives a fuck, homie? Who gives a fuck what he was doing before this? This is not what he's here for. Technically, you're supposed to be trying to make it look like he's not even locked up when he goes out to the trial. Am I wrong? Because if you saying I'm wrong, you never been on trial, you fucking liar. Because a lot of you YouTube dudes and dudes that make content be lying. Google me. I've been locked up for homicides and all that. We never brag like that. Facts. And whoever knows me knows. Facts. We never do that. So you see where it goes back to the notion of what I tell you, that the people that don't act like that are the ones that are really like that. The gangster and tough guy, what you perceive is a different perception. Some of us think that a gangster is just black when you're wrong. Some of the most gangsters in the world that I met were not black. Which some of you look at, if a dude is not Italian, he's not a gangster. Some of you look at it like if a dude's not Puerto Rican, he's not a gangster, right? And what the fuck is really gangster? Because the act itself never came with a face.